Hi everyone, my name is Trish and we're walking through using the select function with a user input control. So in this video we're going to walk through how to use a drop-down, a user input control, which I'm going to bring in here, to change the data that we're seeing in the table, in the visualization below, in the table below. So in this case what I want to do is, based on my country, I want to choose the countries in my drop-down, and based on what I choose in my drop-down, I want to display different data in my table. So let's start with the user input control. For those of you who haven't used it before, there's a couple things that you do need to set up. We're going to give it a name, so we're going to call it country, and you can choose a drop-down list type. That's what we're going to be using today. And you need to select a variable to associate with this user input control. I'm going to create a new variable. I'm going to call it country. And the clip editor value, which is just the testing value we're going to use in the clip editor to start, I'm going to start with Canada. And I'm going to create that variable. And then in the user input control, we have to specify exactly what we want to show in that user input control. So we're going to slice column A. And then we're going to, so when we do that, we can see we have the full list of everything from column A. I just want the unique values in here. So we're going to add a second function here called group to remove the duplicates. So that will just leave us with Canada, Germany, and the US. And so when I choose Germany, what that does is it sets the value of the variable that we associated with this user input control. And then we can use that variable inside our formulas. So before, in our formulas where we had hard-coded the word Canada, instead what we can do is we can insert a variable. So I'm going to remove this. And to insert a variable, you can either use the $ to bring up your list of variables, so we can see country here, and we can see the clip editor value here as well. So we're going to do that with each one of these here, and we can see that it is updated to Germany. You can also use the insert function, the insert action to insert a variable. So let's see, our condition was where column A equals, and then you can say insert variable, and again, it will bring up the list of variables. And then we'll finally do that with our last column here. So we have to do this for every function, every formula where we want it to respond to our variable here. So we're going to do this with all three of our formulas in our columns. And so what we can see now that we're using the variable here, when we change this, we're going to see that update in our table here. And when we change to USA, we're going to see all the US cities. And reminder, we have two conditions here. We're choosing the country is Canada, and we have that second condition of scores have to be greater than 10. So we're seeing, we're not seeing Boston in our list of cities in the US here because we have those multiple conditions. So that's using the select function with a user input control to control the data in your visualization. Thanks for watching.